Goodness me, look at how long we've been standing here. This has been 24 hours already. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. Oh my gosh, what is she doing? Why was she trying to take over the beginning of this video? Roland, what are you doing? Stop doing things. My goodness.
I was just about to feed Allie.
Allie is her ally, I don't know.
Allie her lunch.
Allie?
She's my favorite little angel. Now, if you excuse me, I must be off to the courtyard. Toodaloo!
Well, alright. See you later then. I never got a chance to ask her about Dogen. Well, let's head over to Knightley's cell. What? Oh, okay, I was like, wait. For some reason, I forgot. I was like, wait, no. That thing where he got murdered was not a cell. It was just a workroom. It wasn't a cell, it was a workroom. It's a big difference. I don't know why I made that mistake for a second here, but I did. March 28th, 1:43 p.m., Detention Center Holding Cell. This is the victim's cell. When did Mr. Knightley arrive in here again? It was after the president's welcoming ceremony on the night of March 25th. So when and how did he move over to the prison? There might be some evidence left that can answer that. Alright, let's get cracking, Mr. Edgeworth. Begin investigation, Detention Center Holding Cell. Alright, I'm out of here. Ah, dang it. All I want to do is leave. Good work. Yes, sir! It's fine, you don't have to keep an eye on us, Kay. As you can see, we are the great thieves of justice. Huh? There is no we here. You can say that again. There's absolutely no we. There's also no Wii U. There's no Switch. There's no GameCubes in here. My gosh. This cell is clearly very, well furnished actually, but nonetheless, it is still lacking. So, I mean, you know, whatever. It's a nice, I don't even know. What even is this? The reflection in the mirror. Ah, it's a security camera. A great thief's arch enemy. I guess they don't take too kindly to thieves here. There's no reason for a detention center to be kind to thieves. Guard! I would like you to check the footage of the security camera. If you find any problems, report to me at once. Understood, sir! I didn't want to progress. Oh, wait. Oh. I see. The security camera is clearly visible in the mirror's reflection. I don't like it. It's like a constant reminder you're being watched. I understand your feelings, however. I definitely don't want to live in a place like this. Every morning I'd be reminded again while I'm at the sink that I need to look good for the camera. Don't get too worked up about it. Yeah, wouldn't recommend that now, would I? I sure wouldn't. Would you recommend it? Excuse me. Thing is, though, I don't want to trigger the guard coming back and doing a thing. So, what should I look at last? This? Okay, no. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Well, since I know this is one of those now, I can just go ahead and be like, I'm gonna look at other things first. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Gosh dang it. Okay. Let's see, what does that say? That says crime and establishment? The Great Escape in 80 Days. Prison Life for Dummies. Animal Shack. I don't know what the other word says. The Hound Whistler. The Wonderful Warden of Ours. I think that's what all those books say. That's interesting. You know, if I had just looked at these, examined them, they probably would say that, but I'm not going to do that right now. I won't rest until I've inspected this toilet very thoroughly. It's not as dirty as I thought it would be. And the toilet paper shows no signs of use. Looks like there are no problems with the toilet. There's a huge problem! What's the problem? It's totally awkward having the toilet out in the open like that. I need to think more about the end user. This facility wasn't designed with a spirit of service in mind. That is true. Or was it? Maybe it actually was. Windows with iron bars. There were no signs of tampering. It doesn't look like... It doesn't look like... Well, that was the wrong person. It doesn't look like the criminal could have escaped through here. What if these iron bars are removable? Let me inspect them for future reference. Okay, now is not the time for that. We're in the middle of an investigation. Yeah, that's right, we are. Let's not forget to do this. Yeah, what's up? Do you notice anything about chess? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that yet. There's so many things in this cell. Yes, although they don't all appear to be Knightley's personal belongings. There's also a collection of books that belong to this cell. Wow, that might not be such a bad place to live after all. If you want to spend the night here, I won't stop you. Thanks, but no thanks. But since we're here, we might as well learn everything we can. Alright, let's begin our investigation of the holding cell. What do you have to say about chess? Chess seems to be popular here. Knightley even brought in a chess set. No, from what I've seen, the only people who have an interest in chess are Knightley and that man. Well, what about you, Edgeworth? I mean, you obviously have an interest in chess. That man? Ah, you mean the scary guy? Indeed. Those two had a shared interest in chess. Is that just a coincidence? I wonder. I do wonder, could it have been a coincidence or could it not have been a coincidence? Logan carved a pound piece on a whim and played chess through the mail. I don't think I even looked at it. Oh my gosh, look at that piece. That is amazing. How would that piece even play in a game of chess anyway? I believe that even a great thief has a lot of rights. And for example, when we choose what we want, we do what we want. And that's final. Alright, so... oh my gosh, I actually was not expecting her to say anything about that, but okay! I've been thinking about it. Since we haven't found the murder weapon, maybe there wasn't a one to begin with. Oh, that's an interesting way of thinking. Then how was the victim murdered? What are you talking about, Mr. Edgeworth? If there is no murder weapon, then no one actually died. Did she go brain dead randomly? Like, wait, what? Kay, I mean, oh my gosh, Kay. I understand how you're feeling, but we must not avert our eyes from the reality before us. You're right. Mr. Knightley, he really is. Mr. Edgeworth, we've got to catch the guy who did this. I suppose we should. And let's not pretend that no one actually died, because we know that's actually false. Alright, everyone. Which one do you want me to do first? Which one should I do first? Should I do that one first? Or should I do that one first? I'm gonna say, oh, now! I got you! I won't rest until I've inspected every nook and cranny suspiciously. Alright, let's see, what do we got? Is that dust on the floor? Question mark, something seems off. The floor is clean. Was it mopped recently? Floor wiped clean, there doesn't seem to be anything in the cell to wipe the floor with. It's been a while since we have some logic. It's about gosh dang time. It seems strange that only the area in front of the bed has been wiped clean. A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. It's Horace Knightley's suit. According to the results of my investigation... What did you find out? The man who looks good in a suit leaves a more favorable impression with the ladies. ... Ah! Next time I'll investigate men who look good in frills. Please don't bother. But what if I did want to bother? Bothering's fun, of course. This looks like an uncomfortable bed to sleep in. But the pillow covers are clean. Not a speck of dust on them. You know, I don't care how uncomfortable it is, I would still sleep on that. I mean, geez. Wouldn't be very difficult for me, at the very least, anyway. That pillow, I'm sure it'd be good enough. I mean, honestly, as long as... I don't even need a pillow, really. I'm just gonna be like, and stuff like that. The pillows are clean, not a speck of dust on them. Is this what the bed at Gummy's place looks like as well? No. My hunch is correct. He has an old, beat-up mattress lying around in his room. You know, I would think with the amount of time you guys have worked together, you would think that those two would have, like, I don't know, hung out between cases every now and then, be like, Detective Gumshoe, do you want to hang out or something for a little while? Of course, it's not Edgeworth's style. Why would that be his style? But still, I mean, come on now. You know, if they work together so much, you know, like, maybe something would happen. Like, oh yeah, let me come hang out and we'll talk about the case that we had. Just in general, they could be talking about the case, you know, like in between, well, you know, so some cases go multiple days. Like, you have like, oh, we'll just talk about it at your place, or we'll talk about my place, you know, something like, I don't know. This newspaper is missing a few pages. They appear to be torn out. Torn up newspaper dated the day before the murder. Several pages have been torn out. Wonder why that would be. Why would someone tear out the pages from a newspaper? Maybe they used to clean the cell instead of a rag? Clean the cell? It's quite possible. Well, that's literally basically telling me that I should do... Well, I mean... Okay, I mean, sure. I guess I'll do that. They're basically like, hint, hint, nudge, nudge! I mean, there's no point going to the other one, because, I mean, if I go to the other one and get more logic, I mean, what if I end up forgetting? Like, oh, shoot, it's like, how do these connect? I don't know. And then suddenly it's like, oh, I got it wrong! I forgot! Oops! They used the book instead of the newspaper. The floor here is clean. It was probably wiped down with something. Did someone spill grape juice here? I don't know exactly what was wiped away, but I can imagine what was used to wipe it. It's very likely it was this torn up newspaper. Couldn't he have asked one of the guards if he could borrow a cleaning rag? Perhaps it was something he didn't want the guards to see. Wiped floor data jotted down to my organizer. Wiped floor, there are signs that the floor was wiped clean inside the victim's cell at the detention center. Very nice, very nice. Is this part of the same? Okay, I was wondering, but I didn't know for sure it actually wasn't, but it actually is, so that's good. Alright, well that's cool. Anyway, what was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing anymore. Things were happening. And that was alright. Alright. Is that everything? Is it everything? I already checked this area earlier, but it never hurts to take another look. Alrighty then. If you say so, Mr. Edgeworth, if you are done checking things, then you can stop checking things now. Now you can start presenting a wiped floor to Kay. I believe great thieves hate clean floors. We actually like dirty floors. So the fact that this was wiped clean is a disgrace to all thieves. I won't nook and cranny until I... whatever. You know, I'm just gonna stop trying to do that. Well. Let's see. I'm gonna go for... I'll go with the book. There are a lot of books here. What's this? The Wonderful Warden of Ours. The Hound Whistler. The Animal Shack Redemption. Oh, it's redemption. Okay, I see. Mr. Knightley, he was a surprisingly good person. No. The detention center provides these books for the visitor's own edification. These books are supposed to help you grow as a human being. Prison Life for Dummies. These books were written by model prisoners and former inmates. Ah, here's a helpful book. The Great Escape in 80 Days, based on a true story. Oh, check this one out. Crime and Establishment. How to Make Money in Prison. Well, I definitely wouldn't have been able to read the how to make money in prison part, but I would say, you know, got most of the, like, pretty much all of those down except for Animal Shack Redemption. Now, all I got was Animal Shack out of that. Nope, no redemption in this one. Not today. The problems with this detention center may run deeper than I thought. You can say that again, my goodness. Alright, what do we got? Is this breakfast? Mr. Edgeworth, is this a dining menu? You can choose your daily meals in this detention center. However, unless you have the money, you won't be able to choose what you want to eat. In the end, the world revolves around money. Doesn't this mean that the rich won't have to reflect on their crimes? Yes, well, those who come here haven't been declared guilty yet. There were a few good people who don't need to reflect. Probably. It sounds like you're just making excuses for them, Mr. Edgeworth. Ugh. Why should I have to come up with excuses for the detention center? I suppose. I mean, like, come on, detention center, get it together. My goodness. Ah, there's something on the desk. It seems to be some kind of memo. Let me take a closer look. I'm supposed to deduce something? Are you freaking kidding me? Pawn the G6, rook number. Next I move blank blank to G2. Is bishop next move? What? There's something I'm supposed to deduce and I don't know what it is. That's unfortunate. I'm sure this has something to do with chess, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is chess notation. It was probably the victims. What's chess notation? It's a moment that records the positions of the pieces on a chessboard. This is a good match. My next move would be pawn to number... Actually, before that. Mr. Edgeworth, this is no time to be playing chess. Ah, you're right. The positions of the chess pieces recorded in this memo. I feel like I've seen something similar somewhere else. Is it this one? Perhaps? Oh my goodness. I don't know the answer to that question. Or do I? Yes, I do. It actually is that thing that I'm looking for. Oh, right, that's cool. Or wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so it does match up then. There's 5 pieces, 5 pieces. There's the 2 pieces that have gone rogue. And then there's just a random, you know, hound piece that shouldn't be there. But, you know, okay, we got it. We got it. I feel like I've seen something similar before. I should take a closer look at the evidence I've collected. Yes. Yes, you should. I suppose... Well, where exactly... Does it matter where I deduce? Does it matter at all? Hold on, let me find out where this piece actually is, in case I do have to pinpoint it a little bit here. So it's right... Okay, so it's on... So it's on the 3rd row. 3rd row. And then there's the 5th. Okay, so 3rd, 5th. 3rd, 5th. Alright, I got you, I think. So there's that row, and then there's right there. Alright, I got this. I got the positioning right where I want. So 3rd row. 5th. Right there, deduce. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? It's the chessboard! I'm just kidding, it's the rubber glove. I'm kidding again, it's freaking Sawat's bracelet. Jeez Louise. This chess notation, I've seen it before. You're still thinking about chess? Focus on the investigation, focus! Chess is quite important to this investigation. Okay, have a look at this. Are these chess pieces from Dogen's cell? I don't know much about the rules of chess. The rules of chess are not important here. Look at the positions of the chess pieces in this memo, and the pieces in Dogen's cell. Do you notice anything? Ah! I don't know anything about the different chess pieces, but if you flip the board around, the positions of the chess pieces are completely the same. Yes, although the memo doesn't include the Cerberus chess piece. The positions of the other chess pieces are identical. What's going on here? I'm sure it's not a coincidence. Or is it? I always play correspondence chess. This might be hard to believe, but Dogen's chess opponent was... Ah! Are you saying he was playing against Mr. Knightley? With this, we now have the evidence to link Dogen with the victim. Knightley's memo jotted down in my organizer. The position of the pieces match the chessboard in Dogen's special cell. Oh my gosh, investigation complete! That was fast. So this is what our investigation turned up. It seems we found a major connection between the victim and Dogen. This is terrible! Jade Curtis, why are you here again? Oh my gosh, what happened? Why is Jade reacting like that? Security camera recorded something terrible! It even got Jade Curtis reacting! What? Can you let me see it? I'm sure it was the guard who said this is terrible or whatever, but I mean, I couldn't help myself. I mean, geez. Of course, sir. I have a portable playback device right here. Then let me see it right away. Holy crud, 3D. This is crazy. This black thing has got to be that doggy, right? Up until this point, I thought the murder took place inside the prison. But it appears I was mistaken. The place where Knightley was attacked was... Well, I mean, they're making it pretty obvious where it was, but... It was the warden's office! No, I'm just kidding. It was the detention center. And furthermore, he was attacked by Dogen's dog. This is the decisive evidence. Security footage data jotted down by organizer recorded the moment the victim was attacked by a black silhouette in the detention center. I really didn't even see the black silhouette though. It just looked like he kind of went crazy or something. If Knightley was killed in this room. I want to look at this real quick. You're gonna show me them things, and then that's gonna be that. Oh, okay, fine. Don't show me. We're not gonna have like a Blue Badger situation, apparently. I get you. I get you. It's fine. Whatever. And this piece of evidence we found in the cell takes on a new meaning. Which piece of evidence takes on a new meaning in the murder if the murder occurred in the holding cell? Well, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Wait. What? Who's the what? What would take on a new meaning? I don't think it'd be that. That wouldn't make any sense. Found with the body was it used to tie up the victim? Patrick wounded neck died instantly covered in dirt. There are small bruises on his head. Oh my gosh. Portable folding chessboard belonged to Knightley. Simon brought it to him at his request. And worker may saw it used for peg groom practice covered in blood and mud. Down near the body, there's a stack of them inside the workroom A. Very colorful. Hope those families sounds. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I do not know. Roll call 3 times a day at 7 a.m., noon, and 9 p.m. Body was not found during the 7 a.m. roll call. The dog was biting the victim's body, barks at me a lot. The time the incident was broken, did not respond to the door sensor. Joe really adjusted the mail. I wonder. I really don't know, actually. Mr. Best and Warden roll and search the entire prison but did not find the murder weapon. I would assume maybe the prison investigation? It's like, oh, they didn't find a murder weapon. Maybe they didn't find a murder weapon because they were looking in the wrong location. I'm not sure. I don't feel 100% sure about that one, to be honest. The signs of the floor is white, clean inside the victim's cell detention center. Position of the piece smashed his chest for the moment. Cell recorded the moment the victim was attacked by a black silhouette in the detention center. Oh my god, I literally don't know what to freaking pick. Which piece of evidence takes on a new meaning if the murder occurred in the holding cell? Oh my goodness, I don't know. I do not know. Is it possible that it could be something? Could it be anything? What could it be? I do wonder. Come on, Miles, boy, you're smarter than this. I know you can find this. I really don't want to make a mistake, but at the same time, it's like I'm just so stuck right now. Oh, but what? But what? I'm gonna say Let's see the prison investigation. Yes, the meaning of this evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, why have you gone quiet all of a sudden? It's nothing. I'm overthinking this. Well, I mean, they didn't find a murder weapon in the prison because he wasn't killed in the freaking prison. Obviously. Neither was killed in this room. And this piece of evidence we found in the cell takes on a new meaning. Which piece of evidence takes on new meaning in the murder of... What? What, though? What? Would it be... the bloodstained sheets? Like, how the heck did blood get on the glove and the sheets? No. Yes, the meaning of the evidence. Oh my goodness. Freaking Edgeworth. Is it the chessboard? Nope. I think they've gone into crazy mode right now. Let's see. Let's see this. Wait, what? Why was that quickly advancing? What? I got it right, but it quickly advanced. What? Huh? Okay, that's weird. Thank you for your hard work. While I have your attention, may I ask for one more favor? What would that be? I don't even know what that said. It's kind of weird. There should be a detective by the name of Dick Gumshoe in the detention center or the prison. Excuse me. I would like you to give him a message. Tell him to check this room for traces of blood and give the results to me. Yes, sir! I didn't think that was gonna be... That's what I picked, right? The white floor. I didn't think it was going to be the answer because I literally just got it. So I thought maybe it was going to change. They were trying to say, like, oh, something we got like a while ago. That changed completely. Like, I don't know. My gosh, I was so wrong about it. White floor data updated in my organizer. The floor was wiped clean inside the victim's cell. Forensics have been asked to look for traces of blood. I should corner that old coot. No, not yet. We still don't know how Knightley and the dog moved from here to the prison. Excuse me. That's true, but once we figure that out... Where should we check out next, Mr. Edgeworth? The guards here might know something about the murder. Let's see if we can learn any new details from them. Jeez, I mean, if they already knew something about the murder, then wouldn't they have, like, said something? Come on now. March 28th, 2:15 p.m. Detention Center hallway. Alright, let's continue our... Ah! Oh. What's that guy? That's just wrong. Oh, sorry to intrude. Hi there, long time no see. I didn't think he was actually going to be in this game, to be honest.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Prosecutor and the little lady. Fancy meeting you here.
This man is Shi-Long Lang, an Interpol agent. About 2 weeks ago, he was in charge of investigating one of my cases. I would have thought he'd returned to his native country of Zhangfa by now. Agent Lang, what brings you here?
Just some boring work, nothing you need to know about.
On top of a black dog, we meet a black wolf. Huh? You came alone today, Agent Lang? ... Did she just completely forget what happened a couple weeks ago? Usually, he'd have a huge police force with him. Oh. I thought we were talking about... I thought we were talking... What was her name? Sheena, who ended up being someone else entirely. I forgot what her freaking name was, actually. I'm just gonna make up a name off the fly. I'm hoping this is right. Callisto Yu? Was that the name? She ended up being like, oh, someone else entirely from the past. And it's like, oh, shoot, look at you. I think that was her name. I want to say, like, I'm, like, 85% sure that was her name. Like, because that's a weird name to, like, come off the top of your head randomly. So, I want to say I'm, like, 85, 90% sure, something like that. Usually have a huge police force with him. But that's not what I thought he was talking about. I thought he was just talking about she was just talking about, like, oh, you don't have an assistant with you like you usually do or something.
Mr. Prosecutor, seems you've been busy these past few days.
These past few days? Is he referring to the incident with the Zhangfa president? I would have thought you'd be involved in this security too.
Ha! Our president doesn't even trust his own country's police force. Look at the results of hiring a private security company. It's laughable.
Agent Lang doesn't trust prosecutors or the courts. That's why. He brings along a large force of capable policemen to thoroughly investigate the crime scene. Yes, if you and your subordinates had been there, the results might have been different.
My subordinates, huh? They're no longer with me.
They're not with you.
Funny, looks like I'm a real lone wolf now.
Agent Lang, just what happened exactly?
Didn't I tell you? It's nothing you need to know about. We'll be seeing you, Mr. Prosecutor.
Mr. Lang, I wonder what happened.
Yes, it troubles me too. But there's nothing we can do about it for now. Okay, let us continue with our own investigation.
Got it! First, let's ask those guards a few questions. Alright, anyway, the guards. Oh my gosh, whoa, guards, and even more guards.
This leads to the office.
The sign that says no entry. It's human nature to want to sneak in whenever you see a no entry sign.
And it is human reason that suppresses those urges.
That's true. That is true.
A bunch of trophies are lined up here.
I'd like to hand out one of these trophies sometime.
What kind of person would receive a trophy from the great thief?
Obviously the rope escape champion. How does they actually held a contest? I'd be the champion.
Where would you hold such a contest?
Is that a new pose that Kay is doing? I don't think I've ever seen her do that pose before. She's like laughing like, this is no, I'm just kidding. Oh man, but I don't know, I can't resist the urge. How could you possibly resist the urge? Pull Jade Curtis, right? Which guard do I even talk to exactly? Wait. No, okay. For a second now, I was like, suspicious.
It's a security gate with a metal detector.
Don't you feel nervous whenever you pass through one of these? It's like how you get nervous when you see a policeman, but you've done nothing wrong.
Perhaps you get nervous around the police because you're the self-proclaimed great thief.
No. 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 I mean, that's normal, of course. It's very normal. I mean, the thing is, it's like, I don't know. I never do anything wrong, yet every time I see a police car or a policeman, I'm like, Don't think I'm doing something wrong, because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm obviously not doing something wrong. I don't know why Kay is tap dancing like that. It's kind of a little weird, honestly, but it's the same thing with metal detectors, really, honestly, because if you go to some kind of event that has a metal detector set up, it's like, well, you know you got nothing in your pockets because you took them out, but then in the end, it's like, well, shoot. I mean, what if it detects me anyway? Like, what if the button on my pants or shorts or whatever I'm wearing, it's like, what if the button on that gets detected by the metal detector? Then what? Then they're gonna search me and they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, get this guy! He's got metal on him! See what he's hiding! I'm gonna be like, gosh dang it. I didn't want to be found out that I have a button on my pants.
This door leads to the surveillance room.
Surveillance? Does this mean we're being watched? You have to tone down your shenanigans, Mr. Edgeworth.
What? Are you trying to accuse me of shenanigans? That's impossible!
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, I am accusing you of shenanigans. Who to talk to first? Yeah, what's up? Oh my gosh, notice anything? I found it! The weak point of this facility!
Oh, please enlighten me.
There are lots of people here, so it feels like you're constantly being watched. However, there are still many blind spots we can use to hide and avoid detection. All we have to do is aim for these blind spots. We can do it!
I won't even ask what it is exactly you plan to do. More importantly, I feel like there are still a few blind spots in this case. I need to gather more information.
Do it, Edgeworth, do it! Agent Lang. Mr. Lang looked kind of lonely, without all of his subordinates.
Indeed. It appears that the Republic of Zhangfa has its own issues to deal with. But he's decided to follow the path that he has chosen. And the same goes for us.
You're right. First we must solve this case. After all, after it's all over, we can go cheer Wolfie up.
We'll all think about it. I don't even know where he's staying at.
And who knows if we'll even run into him again after this, too. So, I mean, like, you know, I don't know. I believe that even a great thief can choose things to look at.
That's too bad, Kay. That's really too bad.
That was some amazing footage.
The instant of the murder. This could be a powerful clue.
We can't see the victim's face.
Indeed. Yes, that is a problem. At this rate, we can't call this a decisive piece of evidence.
Oh, I see. If you cover your face, the security cameras can't catch you. If I cover my face, I can sneak into any place I wanted.
Besides your face, shouldn't you also do something about your attire?
No can do. After all, wearing this outfit is the policy of the Yatagarasu.
What is the point of covering your face?
Well, you never know. There could be two people wearing that outfit.
Think about it like that, Edgeworth. Just think about it like that. Anyway,
Eat free, live free in prison. Huh. The more you know. The more you know. Anyway, everyone, I say on the next exciting episode, we're going to talk to one of these two guards. But who? Which one? You tell me who you think I'm going to pick. In the next exciting episode, I'm going to pick one of them. But will you be right in your prediction? That is the question. Will it be this one? Or will it be this one? Left or right? Right or left? Or will I just go to the metal detector? But I can't go to the metal detector. Why can't I go through it? I just want a metal detector it up. My goodness. Am I asking for too much here? Perhaps. Oh, gosh. I actually was able to clip through a little bit. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I'm behind the metal detector now. I'm like stepping into it a little bit. Also, I look incredibly short in this perspective. My goodness, that's freaking weird. Anyway, everyone, I'm gonna see you all later. So... Blah? Oh! Goodbye, I guess.